Hello and welcome to the Hopecast with Rachael Flick. Rachael is a speaker, inspirational author, and an overcomer. As Rachael is walking through her own journey of grief, she's challenging others to persevere and overcome their own circumstances. Find out more at rachaelflick.com. Here now is your host, Rachael Flick.
Everybody, welcome back. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is episode 17? It's 18. 18! I can't even keep track. Like when I started talking to Mike from PFC Audio about creating this podcast last year, having 17, 18, I can't even remember, episodes seemed such a pie in the sky idea. And the fact that it came to be in the year of the very bad, no good, that which shall not be named of 2020 is only God. And the good things that the Lord has brought from the hard in my life and in yours, it's all Him. It's Him. And He promises to redeem what the locusts have eaten in our life. And last year, the locusts ate a lot. And so I know that many of us this year we're hopeful, but we're edging on like cynicism, right? Because that's reality. Like we're being pragmatic. Like, oh gosh, like 2020 sounded so cool when we thought about it last year. And so is 2021 going to give us a break? Is the sky going to fall? Do we have to wait for the other shoe to drop? And so I'm having my friend and mentor, Yvette Maher, back here for a second episode this week talking about vision boarding. And I think vision boarding is such an incredible practice because it hones and focuses our intention of our energy and what are we trying to accomplish. We can put goals on there. We can put relational things, financial things, things for our home, things for our body and our lives. Literally, the sky is the limit on what you want to put on your vision board. And last week, we were talking about kind of the setup. Yvette did a little primer for us. She's going to talk about the 5 whys and how that informs our process. I'm just going to do a little quick reminder here that Yvette is an incredibly fabulous woman. She is a published author. She is a speaker. You would love to have her come and speak at your event. She and Dr. Debbie Gerbenick lead a ministry called My Wayfinder Journey, and that's retreats. And if you want to find out more about My Wayfinder Journey and go on a retreat like I did 2 months ago with Yvette and Debbie, you can go to mywayfinderjourney.net. And you can get more information about the next time they're going to host something, because I'm telling you, you need your soul filled up like this. You need to have your heart warmed. You need the good food and the beautiful gifts and the amazing conversation with incredible women. You need this. It is so worth your time and energy and effort. I know that nobody's offering this to you. I know that no one is like, hey, you know what? Do you know about any retreats? I'd love to watch your children. If you've been thinking about retreats, like you're going to have to plan for this. But I'm telling you that it is so worth it. Okay, so welcome back, Yvette, for this week's episode of the Hopecast. And we sort of did a little like lead in, play off of, and you're going to tell us about the 5 whys and how that leads the vision boarding process.
You spoke last week and you said something, Rachael, that I want to pull back into this conversation. And you just did it again. Is it worth it? Is it really worth my time? Is it worth my financial commitment? Is it even going to be possible to do with kids and dogs and things and planning and packing and carving out? Is it worth it? Here's my question to anyone listening, but I'm looking at you. Are you worth it? Changing the structure of our thoughts. Am I worth it? Instead of is
me
it
right in the heart, like
worth
you just
it?
hit me right between the eyes.
Am I worth it? Now I can ask you, are you worth it? And it's still not as personal. Am I worth it? Am I worth some time away to reconnect to who the Lord has created me to be and to have hope for the future? Am I worth really committing some time and intentionality to some thoughts about what do I want to be? Who do I want to be? What do I want to do in the future? And if I'm stuck right now in my life,
in the grind,
yeah, in the
caring for
dailiness,
people,
absolutely.
laundry.
Better have it tomorrow.
Oh my gosh!
Please, Lord, please let there be a tomorrow that does not resemble today, and especially coming out of 2020.
We talked last week about getting stuck with obstacles, right? We talked about ideas that we have that get us stuck. What about the stuckness that's just the daily average, everything that you never even question? What about being stuck when you're just, there's no pause, there's no getaway, there's no margin? That's a different kind of stuck where you don't necessarily even realize that you're just churning and churning.
We call them vision blockers because when we're thinking about vision boards or thinking about a vision, a dream for the future, what gets us stuck, the dailiness, but there are actual vision blockers that cause us to be stuck with those obstacles in front of us. The first one is fear. The first one is fear. I'm
huge.
Afraid.
It was like if we could give
2020
a year.
Yeah.
Yes.
Here, look, there it is. Like,
yes.
Oh my goodness. Look how afraid we all were driven to be, afraid of this, afraid of that, afraid to go out, afraid to stay in, afraid to wear a mask, afraid to not wear a mask, afraid to tell anybody I didn't wear a mask. Like afraid of our health, afraid of vulnerabilities and health that's compromised, and the fears around
losing our loved ones, worst case scenario,
but
dread,
fear of losing my job.
Yes.
Fear of my long time dream of, I'll say, having a restaurant closed down, and maybe it did.
Yeah.
So maybe the fear was real.
Absolutely.
Maybe the fear was, in fact, something that happened to you. And that's going to trigger you every time you hope again. For you.
Yes.
Rachel, when you dream about and think about maybe being married someday, maybe stepping back into the covenant and the beauty of relationship,
Scary.
Has to be scary,
So scary.
Because you have a fear marker, right?
Yeah.
Fear is false evidence appearing real.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, you have some real that's going to trigger fear. So that will be a potential stumbling block, obstacle, roadblock for you. The second one is cynicism. Cynicism, is it really worth it? So back to the am I worth it?
Yeah.
Cynicism is just, it's not going to work anyway.
The struggle's
It's
real.
not, nothing's going to change. If I go away for a weekend, big deal. All I'm going to do is probably put on 3 pounds, because I'm just going to be
That was good chocolate,
fat and
by the
happy.
way.
Hey, can I get an
cookies,
amen
yeah.
on let's eat and then go sit in a hot tub,
Yes,
shall we?
yes.
Yeah. You notice we didn't incorporate
Exercise
into that weekend.
I did
Sorry.
notice that, and I slept really well.
Yes. But, cynicism of nothing's ever going to change. And then the next roadblock is criticism.
Outside? Internal?
Outside and inside.
Okay.
We have that voice, right? We have that self-proclaiming, I'm this, I'm never going to be that. I don't
Right.
have the credentials.
I failed before.
Yeah.
I'll fail
Why would I
again.
apply for a job in a field that I really feel passionate about? I'm stuck in this job and it's just the grind and it's work.
Yeah.
Why would I dream about doing something I've always wanted to do when I don't have the degree and I don't have the certification or the experience? So shutting it down, or the criticism of others, going, what are you thinking?
Right.
What do you mean you're a CEO of a thriving organization, but you've always wanted to be a chef? Are you nuts?
Why would you give that up?
Don't
Why
we
shift?
smash
This is
each
the
other's
known.
dreams regularly?
Yeah.
So fear, cynicism, criticism, and then just doubt. Just the doubt of the unknown. And that's where we have to bring it back into, Lord, are you really trustworthy?
Are you who say you are?
Yes. Yes, you are. Do I believe it? Some days I believe it. And I said this a lot in 2020, just through circumstances that happened in my life. Some days it was obediently believing it, and then some days authentically believing it. And I think that's important as we sort of step into a future of unknowns.
Yes.
I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow, but Lord, I know that you are going to be steadfast, strong, my strong tower. You're gonna be the trustworthy. I'm gonna look to the hills and say, where does my help
God
come
with
from?
us.
Oh my goodness, my help comes from you. That's right. You who never slumbers or sleeps. Oh yeah, that's right. That's you. You hold me in your righteous right hand. I don't have to do. I don't have to be. I'm trusting that you are.
Yes.
And that's kind of where we are. Okay, so let me come back. That was long way to get to 5 whys.
I love
But Rachel, give me something that maybe you had on your vision board that popped out. I know we talked last time about beautiful, luxurious luxury. I don't know if you want to.
I have another one.
Pick something.
Yeah.
Pick anything off your vision board.
I put on mine 2 things, a quote that says, I'm trying to have a sense of play. And she elaborates, over the last decade, it's been work, recover, work, recover. Putting some fun and silliness into my life is one of my goals. And I am such a classic, like, adult child of an alcoholic. I'm responsible. I'm the oldest child. I do not play well, Yvette. That is not one of my strengths. That's one of the things I really, of all the things I miss about Micah, that he played with our kids. He played well. He played naturally. That was a go-to, a release for him. I pay the bills. I cook the food. I go to the grocery store. I do the things. I take care of my friends. I do tasks, but I don't let go well. And so I lack that energy. Like, play is a unique source of energy. And Michelle and I talked about that a couple weeks ago, that we're so depleted with COVID. We've lost so many connections and self-care points because things have been closed, or we've been protecting people from getting them sick. And so we've lost a lot of our energy access points, and play is one of those access points. I don't connect to it well. So it's on my vision board because I know that I need it, but I'm really not good at it.
Okay, you just hit a big. That was a lot.
That was a lot.
But I'm gonna press on you, if I may.
Okay.
I'm just gonna call that 1 why.
Oh.
Okay.
I should have talked less.
Yeah, I know, it's good. Because here's the thing. Why? Why is play? As you start digging
deep.
Okay, you just rattled off several reasons of why you put that on your vision board.
Right.
But I'm going to push on you, if I may. What's another reason? Why is play so hard? Let's go another why.
Vulnerability. Play makes me feel vulnerable. Letting go of control and being on task, that is really uncomfortable for me.
Look, you stopped talking.
Yeah, because I knew you were going to ask me 3 more times.
Exactly. Okay. Why is that so hard for you?
Ooh. You're going to make me cry. Are you trying to make me cry on this episode? I can feel it.
I'll cry with you.
Okay, we'll cry together. It doesn't feel safe. I think they always say about the Enneagram 8 that you have a narrative as a child that it's not safe to play. You have to take, the world is not a safe place. And that's what we take forward as we are the protector, and we come around people so well, right? We're such a powerful shield to the people that we love. But there's a lot of evidence in our life that vulnerability isn't safe, isn't good, will break your heart.
And why? Number 4.
Okay,
is that so important?
Oh man, then we're going to have to go for the core. We're going to have to go for worth. We're going to have to go to, am I valuable? Am I loved? Is the Lord who he says he is? And can I trust him? Can I trust him to take care of me? Can I put down my shield and my sword that I carry so naturally and play? Will he take care of me if I'm not vigilant, if I'm not looking out for the danger? There's another one. Oh my gosh.
And the last
why. Wow. I mean, I think it's just even deeper into how God has created us for joy, for love, for relationship, not for, how tough can your heart get to survive, or the things that we do that look good, but they're really protective mechanisms some of us serve or are needed as a way to know that we are loved. And we're not doing it out of a full generosity of our heart. We're doing it because we want to know that we're okay and that we're wanted. And so we have to wind it all the way back and say, did God create me because he loved me? I mean, we're going to the bottom of the ocean right now.
Yes, 5 whys
Wow.
will help you get there. And it does circle us all the way back to where we started. Am I worth it? Mm-hmm. Am I worth it? And when you ask the 5 whys on any, we could do this all day long.
Whoa.
We just need to bring in some food. But if we do this all day long, but it also challenges your filters. Mm-hmm. Do we see God as a taskmaster? Mm-hmm. And this is where my worth is coming from. The better I am
created
at,
to worship, right? The better
did I get
do,
my
the more he
checklist
loves
done?
me. Yeah.
Do you love me more? Mm-hmm. So when you go through the 5 whys, like you just, by the way, courageously, beautifully, authentically did, it does allow you to spend some time in that space. And I would encourage anyone to get a journal, a piece of paper, some pens. I'm kind of a crazy pen person. I love textures and feels.
Yes.
And that's why I think vision boarding also is just a beautiful way to
tangible.
capture.
Yeah.
But keeping that journal or keeping these things around you that will spark let me ask myself the 5 whys question.
Yeah.
Why am I going to, I'll get personal. Why am I going to buy that? Mm-hmm. Why does that seem like it is so important for me to purchase?
Yeah.
Even a purchasing decision.
Yeah.
Well, let me just go through my quick
therapy.
5 whys.
I mean, all of us don't drink in Prime, right? Like we learned some hard lessons
my
from
word.
the Prime delivery guide
now
this
it's the
last
payback,
year.
right? But what is it that I need to kind of really drill down on?
Yeah.
And then walk away feeling like, okay, my hands are clean. Like I did some hard work here. I did this. One of the questions that when we do vision boarding and when we feel stuck that I ask is, in order to have, what are you able or willing to do in order to be who you want to be? In order to have, what are you willing or able to do, and who do you want to be? Just again, it's sort of the 5 whys filtering of drilling down. And it seems pretty heavy, but once you sort of get into this sort of
Who
rhythm.
do I want to be, right? Like that's taking you into who's the person I want to be. Do I want to be in the grind? Do I want to be, the CEO who is externally successful but not fulfilled and not using the gifts, right? You talked about like do I do the chef thing? Like do I switch? Do I go to school? Do I shift gears and dream? Or do I just keep doing the thing that I've done because it's working or because it's hard to get out of a rut?
One of the things I love that you said it on your vision board there, but the playfulness. Do you want to be known for, Rachael, the task-oriented, driven, or
not with
and
my
that's
kids,
okay.
at least. Not
but
with
I think
my
everything's
kids.
a balance.
Yeah.
Right? I mean,
and
we
I have
to.
a healthy balance right underneath.
Oh, you're kidding.
That's my phrase.
Okay, I
right
love
underneath. I'm trying to have a sense of play.
There you go. Everything in balance.
Right.
But who are we? A fun thing that I would also encourage you to do with maybe some friends is, and this is really vulnerable, but is to invite friends to make a vision board about you.
Next
for
level.
you. Next level.
Oh my gosh.
It really is. It's woo. Really? Why did you pick that picture when you thought of me?
And letting them speak into your life like that.
Okay, I have to tell you, I, in 2020 Christmas, had a friend give me and she gave me the funnest little package. And she said, I want you to open this in front of me because I really need to see your face because I'm nervous. And I was like, what?
I mean, no
earth?
pressure.
Yeah. What is in this? I had no idea. It was a little small, just a little gift bag.
Yeah.
And it was a Christmas ornament. And I pull it out. And it's the wildest looking thing. In fact, I should send you a picture.
Yes.
It's the wildest looking thing, but it's like this, it's a poodle, a fun, multicolored, crazy hair, big glasses, pink and purples and reds and yellows.
Oh,
and
wow.
she bought this Christmas ornament. And she thought of me. And I said, oh my.
You do have
dear.
fun hair. I mean, you wrote a book about it.
Okay, well, there is fun hair. My hair in God's mercies are new every morning. But I just cracked up. First of all, I instantly loved it. But it was the most bizarre, funny. I would never have picked that up.
For yourself.
For myself. But the fact that she saw that fun thing and thought of me, and she said, I just needed to see your response because I hope
making
that
the
you...
Eeks face.
Yeah,
like,
I hope that you, are okay, that you came to mind. And I said, I love that I came to mind. Did she tell you
why?
She did. She said, because I've never met anybody, she said, that embraces life to the full, like you do.
Yes.
And it made me tear up. And I said, oh my goodness. Okay, that is the sweetest.
You're going to love that ornament forever.
Compliment. Yes. And it was tender and sweet. But I said, but the fact that you picked up a poodle with really funny, weird glasses and colors. But she said, Yvette, it's you in ornament form. You embrace life to the full with crazy. You show up authentically, just who you are. And I just loved that. So all the way back to
let people do a vision board for you.
Yes. It's important to have friends in our life that will speak love, but speak truth, but speak fun, but speak areas maybe that, Rachael, I see fun on your vision board, girlfriend, but I'm not seeing you have too much fun this year. How are you doing with that? So sharing these things authentically.
Called out.
Yeah, called out.
That's why I have to choose it.
But
yes,
that's just part of the glory too, of having relationships and being intentional and doing the 5 whys with people and plowing ground, but in safety.
Yeah.
I do have to say that's one of the
just
things.
Let anybody.
Here's the thing. When you have earned the right to be in my life, it probably means you went to Chuck E. Cheese with me at one time or another, hauling kids to a birthday party.
Oh, man.
To the place that is the grossest place on earth. I'm sorry to call that out.
It
but
is, though.
If you will help me do a birthday party there or show up with your kids and play in the balls of, yuck.
Yes, all the
I just think you're my ride or die now.
Yeah.
Like we can do life together because you showed up at a birthday party at Chuck E. Cheese and just endured it with me.
Kids' birthdays
Have
being
mercy.
A hard place.
Yes.
Screaming.
Now we can vision board together because you'll be real. You'll be authentic.
Right.
We need people to not just show up in the good times. We do need people to show up in the hard caregiving times or the seasons when you're exhausted and you just can't adult anymore today. Like show up. Yeah. Bring dinner and just drop it off on the porch and know
that's okay.
that I don't need conversation and we didn't have to, and I didn't need to send you a handwritten thank you note. Like, wow, I looked at you and you looked at me and we said it all.
That's good.
Like that's
what I needed.
Yes. So vision boarding is looking forward with friends.
I think you became my ride or die when you helped me plan funerals. I don't think you can go too much deeper into
I think we did hit a whole new level.
We did. Yeah. That was I'm thinking about getting my hair done, in front of about 10 people while we were funeral planning and putting foils. And I had a head full of highlight foils and you're asking me songs. And I just, oh my gosh, I think people need to hear that when we talk about people who invest in your life and allowing them to be, to bring them in to say, would you do a vision board for me? And who would that be? And I think that a lot of us have to wind that back. And I think that some people look at Rachael and Yvette and go, this is easy. Relationships are easy for you. I can't have friendships like you. There's a narrative especially among women and friendships that women aren't safe. Women, you're not going to have that kind of intimacy or community, mentorship, vulnerability. And I will tell you that these are relationships that I'm putting on the podcast where we have earned this place. I remember meeting you when you were a pastor at New Life and you were leading us with mops. And I thought you were so cool. And I wanted to be I don't know, I wanted to have coffee. I wanted to hang out. I wanted something like that. And here's Yvette. And Yvette New Life is like 12,000 people. Okay. So for anybody who doesn't know what we're talking about, and she's like somehow in the org chart, she's like at the top, like under Brady, under the pastor, she's running all the things. She's shaking her head, but she was literally everyone reported to you in this church for a season.
Okay, thank you. That's lovely. I love your narrative, but it's not entirely factual.
Okay, well, maybe there were a few departments. I don't know. I don't think she had worship reporting to her or something. But like this woman was busy. Like you were on fire, busy, and there was so much restructuring that was happening in that season. You just didn't have the capacity. You didn't have the margin or the white space to receive. Like sometimes you're just like, no more friends. Like I have all the friends I can take. Please don't be a person who needs me. And that was what that was for you. And that was 8 years ago.
Wow.
9 years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, the twins were 2,
Yeah.
I think, and they're 10 now. So,
Wow.
I mean, we have built this little by little. And so for people who are listening and they're like, you just bring these people on and you have these friendships and you talk about it like it's so easy. I know that not all friendships are easy for everyone. And I just want to honor that we are challenging you. We're encouraging you to reach out and to begin starting those. If you don't have people in your life right now that you would trust to vision board for you, that doesn't mean that you can't down the road. And I just want to speak that because that's something I saw a lot doing Mothers of Preschoolers, doing a women's ministry, is that for a lot of women, we were their first real safe friendship since like junior high. Mm-hmm. There are a lot of women who are going out there and they are doing life alone. And they don't have the community, they don't have a village. There's nobody in their life who would drop off a casserole and not need a thank you note. Mm-hmm. They can't even picture that person. And you and I have this currency, this richness of friendship and many friends, right? And people who would do that in our lives. And so, but we've worked for it. And we've been safe people and we've done hard things. Mm-hmm. And when the opportunity comes, you're going to hear it and you're going to know. And you're going to invest in people who invest reciprocally.
Yes.
You're not going to give more than they do, hoping that they're going to become someone that they're not.
Yeah.
You know?
Trust is earned in drops.
Yes.
And lost in buckets.
Yes.
You know? But it takes time.
Mm-hmm.
If you picture that bucket, drop. Drop.
Yeah, you don't even realize the little things you're doing.
I mean, it really is. It's the little drop investments that build a trust, that get us to a place that if we have a tragedy, such as you had,
Raising my hand.
it's, hey,
They're
can you
here.
just
Yeah,
come?
Just show up.
Absolutely.
Yeah, put
Absolutely.
groceries on the table because I can't get out of bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what a gift. What a gift.
What
but
a
it does
gift.
take time
Yes.
and investment. And back to the blockers,
Yeah.
you know, the criticism, cynicism, fear, and doubt. We're always going to have an enemy who is here to kill, steal, and destroy, right? Our dreams, our hopes, relationships. Yep. So we have to bust through these things and just say, next season, I'm coming for you. You know, this season, I'm tired, I'm worn out. Will you hold space with me and for me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This conversation has been incredible. Just a reminder, if you want to go and do some research, mywayfinderjourney.net, you can learn more about Yvette and Dr. Debbie Gerbenik and look into a retreat and find out more about vision boarding and explore your obstacles, explore your whys. I'm going to look forward to going back and listening to this again because there was just so much here. And even in this 30 minutes, like you have helped me like explore hidden space in my heart. Like you were a safe person that I could answer those whys with because I don't want to answer those whys with anybody. I mean, I know we made a podcast about it. Now everybody can hear what I'm vulnerable about. But you held space for me, just like you said, to be able to do that and to be able, I mean, I think vision boards are kind of intimate in a way. Like that's why I keep it in my closet. I'm not trying to hang it on my kitchen, not in the fridge, you know, like,
right.
Because it is dreams, because it is hopes. And so share your hopes and dreams with people that you can trust to hold them carefully in their open hands and who won't make fun of you or who won't, you know, speak more doubt and criticism and cynicism into them. That's not realistic, you know?
Right.
And I think going back to a place. My kids dream so easily. Like, there is no stopping them on, like, you know, what if we had that flaming hair poodle in real life? And what if we had a circus with them? And what if they could drive a car? I mean, literally, like, they can just go there. And we need to tap back into some of that childlikeness in order to fan the flame of hope and vision in our hearts. Yvette, this was so beautiful. Thank you so much for being here.
My goodness, you've blessed me, truly, just getting to share this space and jump into a fun topic that I really do love. I really do love stepping in with women and saying, okay, let's do this thing called life, this side of heaven together.
Yes. Okay, everybody. So now I'm really inspired, and I want you guys, if you do a vision board, I want you to take a picture and I want you to tag me in it on Instagram or on Facebook. Find me Rachael Flick, RachelFlick.com. I would be so pumped to see you guys taking action on this and what your word for the year is. I mentioned that last week. My word is release. Yvette thinks her word is abide. So tell me what your word for the year is. I'm really excited for you. We're praying for you. We're hopeful that 2021 is a new start. I'm a little scared to even say it, but we're believing for something different than we experienced last year. I want you all to have an amazing week, and I want you to come back and find me next week on the Hopecast with Rachael Flick.
You've been listening to the Hopecast with Rachael Flick. To find out more, go to RachelFlick.com. While you are there, you can book Rachael for your next speaking engagement. Her inspiring message will be sure to engage and touch the heart of your audience at your next conference, church event, or business function. Go to RachelFlick.com to book her today. While you're online, you can discover more information about all of the platforms that this podcast is on. If you listen to the show on Apple Podcasts, we would appreciate it if you would subscribe and leave us a review. To follow Rachael on social media, simply click on the social media icons at the top of the page and you will be directed to those sites. Well, that's all the time we have for this episode. Thanks for joining us, and we will see you next time for another edition of the Hopecast with Rachael Flick.